Shane Wright, Fuel Genie Systems. I'm a mobile installer for Fuel Genie Systems in the Tampa Bay area. Today I'm installing this Fuel Genie unit into this 4.7 liter V8 Jeep Grand Cherokee. I've surveyed the engine compartment for a convenient location to place the Fuel Genie, and we found a place right down here in this compartment to mount the Fuel Genie unit. I've secured the reservoir into place using zip ties, and we're now ready for the next installation phase. Now I'm going to take the Fuel Genie vacuum line with the T on the end and place it into the vacuum lines of the vehicle right behind the throttle plate. And there we have our completed vacuum circuit. Now I've taken the Fuel Genie vacuum hose and routed it under the transmission dipstick and the air conditioning lines, and I'm going to connect it to the Fuel Genie output port. Next, I'm going to connect the power connection cable to the Fuel Genie unit and make sure we have a good connection here. Next, we'll take the other end of the power connection cable and plug it into the remote control box. Now we're going to take the LED display signal cable and connect it to the remote control processor box, lining up the key on the connector and tightening that. Now I'm going to connect the positive and negative terminals from the remote control processor box to the battery terminals, always making sure to connect the positive lead first. Now we have everything connected to the wireless remote control processor. The wireless remote control processor is the heart of the Fuel Genie system. This is the remote control for the wireless processor. This button turns the Fuel Genie system off or on. This button increases the amount of enhanced air going to the engine, and this button decreases the amount of enhanced air going to the engine. This allows the driver to increase or decrease the amount of enhanced air going to the engine while on the highway. Now you can adjust for optimal fuel savings. Okay, I've now completed installation of the Fuel Genie system, so we're ready to start up the engine and see what we have. We'll turn on the Fuel Genie with the remote control, and we can see the power going to the Fuel Genie unit in amperage. In this case, it's 0.31 amps or 310 milliamps. That concludes the installation of the Fuel Genie system. These systems are gaining in popularity, and I install about one of these a week now. The Fuel Genie system will not only clean the engine and reduce the toxic emissions from the exhaust, but will also increase your gas mileage 25 to 35%. So give me a call at the number listed on the screen, and I'll be happy to install one of these amazing fuel-saving devices on your vehicle.